I'm out here messing around in this creek, and it's kind of challenging. You've been here a lot. This is the same creek I've always called Horseshoe Creek, and this is the same creek where I found the Prussian Cross. A lot of this is all stone, bedrock, bottom of the barrel dirt. A lot of cracks. A lot of horseshoes came out of here. A lot of buckles came out of here, and I got a decent signal over here. But there's also trash, because this thing flows through town before it gets to right here. I got a signal right here, and it don't read. I mean, it doesn't make a sound when it's real, when the detector's higher, which is good. If you can raise your detector way up off the ground and still get a hard high tone, it's most likely it can. And there's rock right there and rock right there. So it could be a coin. I don't know. So let's partake together. I didn't bring a crack scratcher. My plan was not to metal detect this creek. My plan was to get in the dirt after I cross the creek, but can't let a beep go by. So now I gotta ask myself, do I want to stick my hand in there and get it soaking wet before I go play in the dirt? I don't really want to, but I know if I don't do it now, I will forget. And they'll say, hey, what about that high tone you got up there? There it is. It's a big old fat washer, or the bottom of a can. At least I don't have to get my fingers wet. So now we know. Let's go. This just came from right there. It's 55 head stamp. I know what you're thinking. I planted it when the camera was off. I promise I didn't. A freshly cut tree. It's pretty good to clean up a head stamp. So what do you think? 12 gauge, 16. Let's partake of the evidence. This is a Revelation 16 gauge. See, that's pretty cool. I don't even think people like 16 gauges anymore. Revelation 16 gauge WA. I don't know anything about that head stamp, but I do know it was plastic at one time. But I like it. We shall harvest. Now this is our crossing point, but we got a little situational awareness going on here, because there's a beaver dam downstream that has placed some moisture, oh man, ABH, which is above boot height. So we've got to go downstream. We can swim it or we cannot. Let's not. You kind of see my dilemma, kind of a clear-cut zone. I got a good signal here, and then it turned out to be that. Sometimes you will get a high tone when it's simply an iron. I know you can hit your iron audio button and get it to grunt, 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 but that's not always a good idea, because it could be an incredible treasure like that sitting next to your iron object. Okay, I got a good spot to cross. We'll cross right here. I did see a fish. This is a CDC common deer crossing right here. You see their tracks, and there's part of the what's danging everything up. So I may detect right here in the moisture for a minute. I don't know. I'm not too ready to get my paws wet. Okay, I made it through the creek, through the woods, into this little patch of almost green. And I got a good solid 66. Nothing more, nothing less, 66. It's getting almost too hot for the hot tub out here. That is for sure. So we'll see what this some of that rutabaga. That I can't see. Oh man, it's gonna be a can. I hope it's a can. An old can. Just wait, you gotta work your way around. Like that. There it is. It's a bunch of wires. An old steel cable. That's an OSC if you love acronyms. We will replant that because it's pretty solid. It probably goes all the way there and back. Swinging high. I got an 80s right there. But that's swinging high. You gotta go past the oak. And I think it's pretty deep. That's not deep at all. Somebody must have buried it just enough so I could come and have an adventure with it. I see it. That is the end to a bigger piece of metal. Huh, I think I'm right. I'm above the creek and now the monstrous beaver dang. And I got a really RSE right here. That's a really shallow 80s. And I'm hoping it's something because in between turning this camera on and off, I just dug to Never Never Land and didn't find what I was looking for. So this is a really shallow 80s. The interesting thing about this little portion of population and dirt that I'm over at now is I have found a couple of pocket mounds almost kind of close to each other right here. That was many moons ago. There it is. It's gonna be nice once it's cleaned up. Put that in a tumbler. It is going to be nice. I got a good solid 83 right here. Not far from where the other one was. I don't know if I should really expect to find two barely used bottle caps in one spot. I guess it's possible. People have done many more miraculous things on their videos than just finding that, but I wanted that with that little arm sticking out. That's kind of tragic. There's a little hand sticking out of the side of some sheet metal. It's kind of just waving. I don't know, well, believe it or not, it's actually about an hour later. It was an old home site, but I can't get in it. The brush is too thick. I gotta wait a little further into winter and then we'll come back and try again. So that's it, I suppose. So thanks for watching my video.